सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः. Vichara Sagara, Chapter 6, page 203, second paragraph, point number 2. Sorry, 1 minute. Correct only. अथवा अंतःकरणं ज्ञानेन्द्रियाणि च भूतानां सत्त्वगुणकार्याणि अतः तेषां ज्ञानशक्तिरस्ति न क्रियाशक्तिः प्राणस्य तु क्रियाशक्तिरस्ति प्राणस्य क्रियाशक्तिबलादेव मरणसमये लिङ्गशरीरं स्थूलमिदं शरीरं विहाय लोकान्तरं गच्छति. प्राणबलेन एव इन्द्रियद्वारा अन्तःकरणवृत्तिर्बहिर्घटादिदेशं गच्छति. प्राणसहाय्यं विना अन्तःकरणादिकं न बहिर्गन्तुं प्रभवति. In this portion, Nischaladasa, who wrote Vichara Sagara in Hindi, and Vasudeva Brahmendra Saraswati, who translated it into Sanskrit, and with some additions also. So, author says the Vedantic students have to arrive at Jagan Mithyatvam. Brahma Satyam, if you want to understand Advaitam Brahma, non-dual Brahman alone is there. There is no second thing really. If this is the knowledge to be acquired, then the world cannot stand separately. If world is also real, then Dvaitam or duality problem comes. Why I use the word problem? Dvitiyadvai bhayam bhavati. The second one always limits. Second one is there. I am always in gradation, limitation, positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. All comparisons will come, and there is a threat out of second thing. Any object, any relation, there is a potential inadequacy. That is always dissatisfaction will be there in the person. Therefore, the second thing cannot be the real. As long as second thing is real for me, so long samsara will continue, limitation will continue, dukkham will continue, atrupti will continue. So therefore the Jagat is seemingly real but not factually real. This truth one has to arrive one day or other. either in this Janma or next Janma. Shastra says all the best next birth. If you don't understand, I am helpless, Shastra says. Of course, Guru also says that only. Shastra and Guru can do only teaching. One can take the horse near the water. Drinking water is the job of the horse, not the yajamana of the horse. He cannot drink for the sake of horse. Horse alone can drink. Similarly, Guru can take the student to the Shastra, introducing Shastra. The student has to understand. Student has to claim. Students have to arrive at this Jagan Mithyatva Nischayam. To understand this unreality of the world, what Shastra does, taking the Swapna Drishtanta. To make the world unreal, to make means to make the student to understand the world is not real. Upanishad or Vedanta teachers are taking the example of Swapna Drishtanta. Brihadaranyaka in all Upanishads, maximum, in Mandukya, many other Upanishads, Chandogya, all of them talk about Swapna like the Jagrat. Swapna, dream is unreal, everyone knows. Just like a dream, objects, they are unreal. The whole Jagat is also unreal like a dream. This is another dream. Who says Vedanta? That is the Vedic teaching. Vedanta teaching, Upanishadic teaching. But there are people who say Swapna is real. Once Swapna is real, how can we make them to understand the world is unreal? The world is unreal. To teach that, Shastra has given Swapna Drishtanta. But there are some people, Brihaspatis, they say. Brihaspati means Brihaspati who introduced the Charvaka Matam. Materialism. Virochana learned that much only and propagated. Those who are body oriented, mind oriented, the worldly, materialistic, worldly oriented people can never accept this world is unreal. There are such people. Swapna is also real, some people say. In Swapna also, person goes out and see the dream world. There, the author introduces who is going outside. Author is asking. This Purvapakshi says Linga Shariram is going out, subtle body is going out, prana is going out, sense organs are all going out, like that he is telling. Idam sthula shariram vihaya linga shariram sukshma shariram va gacchati. There the discussion has come. Linga shariram means what are all there? Pancha Gnani Indriyani, Pancha Karma Indriyani, Pancha Pranas and Antahkaranam. Totally 19 faculties are there. Who is going? There the story is given by the author. Prana and Indriya Samvada. Pranindriya Samvada. In that Samvada, dialogue between prana and other sense organs, one organ going out and staying outside. Sense organ going means Indriya Abhimani Devata. That Devata goes out and person remain as blind person when eyes goes out. When ears go out, person remain as dumb, deaf person. Dumb person like deaf person like mindless person, mentally challenged people without mind, they function. Like that, mind goes also. But Swamiji said this Nichaladasa took that wrong example, the playing this, putting the goal in the same side. So this story is not much relevant here because Sukshma Shariram going out, he said, no, without prana they cannot go out actually. That story is not appropriate here. He would have chosen Prashnopanishad story or Kaushitaki Upanishad story. Swamiji pointed out there. Brihadaranyaka in Sutra Bhashyam also, that comes in 215 Sutra Bhashyam, there is one sutra, Abhimani Vyapadeshaha. In footnote also it is given here. Atra, in the below footnote, there is one line you can see. Atra prana shabdena indriya shabdena cha tattad abhimani devata grahyaha. Abhimani devata. Golakams, there is indriyam. That indriya abhimani devata. That means chakshur devata, suryaha. Dik devata, shrotrasya dik devata, manaso chandrama, ghranasya ashvino. All these devatas, they go out. They go out means in the story, sense organs cannot go out without devata. Devata alone functions. Of course, after the death of the body, the sense organs travel. These devatas merge with samashti devatas. In samashti they merge. Individual Shrotra Indriya Digdevata, Shrotra Indriya Abhimani Digdevata merge into total Samashti Digdevata. Similarly, after death, the Chakshur Devata, Indriya Abhimani Devata, that Surya, it merges into total Surya. Like that, each sense organ, that Devata, Abhimani Devata, at the time of death, they merge with the total, is the meaning, not sense organs here. That's why footnote that Acharya writes, Devata Abhimani, Tatra Abhimani Devata, Abhimani Devata. Next, in this paragraph, what we say, the whole dream is nothing but adhyasa. It is only an adhyasa, we say. Then only you can establish the world is also adhyasa only. The world appearance is also an erroneous perception. Just like the dream, first we establish the dream is an erroneous perception. Dream is only an adhyasa. It is only superimposition. Even in Arthabhaga Brahmanam also, Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, 3rd chapter, all these devatas merge into the samashti devatas. Individual Abhimani devatas merge into other total devatas, it is said in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. So these are all pramanams are there in the Shastra. How can you say dream is real? So the discussion, we are negating, refuting the Purvapakshi. Dream is not, dream experience is not real. There is no dream world. Actually, for a dreamer, dream is not a dream. For a dreamer, dream is like a waking state. It is also an adhyasa. It is just like a dream. The whole world, waking world, is also an adhyasa. This is our conclusion, finally. Now he says, all this Tattva Bodha Visa, how the sense organs are created, with what guna, Antahkaranam Jnanendriyani cha. Antahkaranam means mind, intellect, memory and ego. put together. Jnana Indriyani, all sense organs of knowledge. All of them are then Bhutanam, that means Pancha Bhutanam, Sattva Guna Karyani. They are all made out of Sattva Guna of these Deva Panchabhutas. They are made out of Karyani means products. They are the products of Panchabhutas Sattva-guna. Then Ataha, therefore, Tesham, for Jnana Indriyani and Antakaranam, Jnana Shaktihi Asti na Kriya Shaktihi. Since they are made out of Sattva-guna, for them there is only Jnana Shakti. There is no Kriya Shakti. There is only Jnana Shakti, but there is no Kriya Shakti, means there is no function of activity. Only knowing faculty is there, but not doing faculty. Jnana Shakti means knowing faculty. Kriya Shakti means doing faculty. Doing faculty is not there. Knowing faculty is only there. What is the reason? Sattva Guna Karyani. They are made out of Sattva Guna. Pranasya tu, whereas prana, it has got Kriya Shakti. It has got an activity, faculty of function, doing activity. It has got Kriya Shakti, activity power. Pranasya Kriya Shakti baladeva, because of prana's Kriya Shakti, because of that power, by the power of the function of prana Shakti, by the power of activity of the prana, Marana Samaye, at the time of death, Linga Shariram Sthula Midam Shariram Vihaya. Because of that activity only, at the time of death, Marana Samaye, at the time of death, Idam Sthula Shariram Vihaya. By leaving this body, to leave the body also you require some power, some Shakti. That is done by prana. Prana has got the Shakti at the time of death, it leaves the gross body and goes out. Because that Sukshma Shariram goes out. Who does that job? Prana. That is why we say after death, Pranam Pochi and Solva Tamil. Pranam Poyindi, Telugulo they say. Prana has gone, life has gone. Gone and going is also an activity, Kriya. Kriya Shakti, that is. Therefore, Shariram Vihaya. What Shariram? Gross body. Sthula Shariram. Vihaya. Linga Shariram. Lokantaram Gacchati. It goes to different loka according to their karma, phalam. Lokantaram, different loka it goes. Who goes? Linga Shariram. Sukshma Shariram goes. So, Prana Balena eva Indriyani. Indriya Dwara. Even Antakaranam, sense organs, Antakarana, Vritti, thought also, which is rising in the Antakaranam, that Vritti, thought, goes out. When I show that pot, in this, what is the process we saw? That pot, if you see the pot, pot thought has arise in your mind. That means your thought has come and occupied this pot which is in my hand. So this pot is enveloped by your thought and my thought also. That is why pot thought, pot knowledge. How it has come? Because of vritti. How vritti has come out from the mind? Because of prana balena. He says, prana balena indriya dwara. Thought comes through the eyes, sense organ of knowledge. That's why what knowledge you get. Prana balena indriya dvara antahkarana vritti. See how many things are there here. Just like that we think so many things. But see the process here. Antahkarana vritti. The thought from the mind, antahkarana vritti. Indriya dvara, chakshurindriya dvara. How it comes? Prana balena. In Dakshinamurti Stotram, we saw Nana Chidra Ghatodara Sthitamaha Deepa Prabhavaswaram Jnanam Yasya tu Chakshuradi Karana Dvara Bahispandate. Then only you say Janamiti, I know the pot, Tam Janamiti Tameva Bhantam Anubhat Etas Samastam Jagat. Every day, morning to till night, we are knowing things so many. How? Every time thought goes and pervades. That is said here, prana balena eva, indriya dvara, antahkarana vritti, bahir, ghatadi desham, ghata, pot, adi padat, ghata, pata, pen, clip, whatever you want to take, you can take. So many objects. Desham gacchati. Because of prana only it goes. Without prana they cannot go out. Purvapakshi says first whole antakaranam goes. Whole sukshma shariram goes, he says. What our argument we saw previously. If whole sukshma shariram goes out, body will become dead. And that person who is sleeping on the bed, who is dreaming, is dead body or alive body? If Sukshma Shariram goes, Prana also goes out, that body will become dead body. He cannot wake up next day morning. Therefore, thank God, Prana is not going out. Then he come to compromise. No, Prana will be there, only other sense organs will go, he said. Other sense organs only will go. Other sense organs also cannot go without prana. That is what the author says now. Prana balena eva vritti. Because kriya shakti. To go out, you require an activity. How without activity of prana, how the thought can go out, how a sense organs, perception go out, or hearing power can go out. Through prana shakti alone they can go, if at all you want to say. So prana sahayam vina, without the help of prana, without the help of the prana, if prana doesn't go out during dream, all other sense organs, mind, 5 sense organ of knowledge cannot go out. That is what we want to establish. Really speaking, all sense organs are also do not go out, because without prana they cannot go out. Prana goes out, body out. Therefore, prana sahayam vina antahkaranadikam. Antahkarana means mind, intellect, ego, thought, anything, adipadat, sense organs of knowledge, any other sense organs also, na bahirgantum prabhavati, they cannot attempt to go out without the help of the prana. Therefore, what finally, at the time of dream, there is no question of person going out and experiencing the world. Then what? Up to here we saw in the last class. Atayeva yoga shastre uchyate prana nirodham vina mano nirodho na siddhyati prana sancharanena manasaha sancharanam bhavati prana nirodhan mano nirodho bhavati iti cha ato mano nirodha rupa rajayogam anushtatum icchan प्राणनिरोधरूप हठयोगम् अनुतिष्ठेत् अनेनापि हेतुना अन्तःकरणस्य गमनं प्राणाधीनं भवति प्राणे बहिर्निर्गते अन्तःकरणं ज्ञानेन्द्रियाणि च न बहिर्गच्छेयुः. So nobody is going out. That is the conclusion. Now he introduced the Ashtanga Yoga. Atayeva. Therefore, Yoga Shastre, in the Ashtanga Yoga, what is said there? Uchyate. Prana Nirodham Vina, without the control of prana. Vina means without. Mano nirodha na siddhyate. Mind control is not possible. In Yoga Shastra it is said. Anvaya Vitareka. Anvaya Vitareka means prana nirodhat mano nirodha. Prana nirodham vina mano nirodha na bhavati. Iti Anvaya Vitareka. Co-presence and co-absence. What is it said? Even in Upadesha Saram also Ramana Maharshi says, Vayurodhanat liyate manaha jala pakshivat rodha sadhanam pranabandhanat liyate manaha jala pakshivat rodha sadhanam chittavayava chitkriyayutaha shakhayordvayi shakti mulaka. That shloka I explained. Upadesha Saram. Prana sahayam vina antakkarnadikam na bahirgantum bhavati. Atayeva yoga shastre uchyate prana nirodham vina mano nirodha na siddhyati. Why? Prana sancharanena manasaha sancharanam bhavati. As the prana is active, then only mind is also moves or wander all over. Sancharana means moving. Of whom? Manasaha, of that mind. That is why to control the mind, they do kumbhaka pranayama. So how to stop the breath for some time, slowing down the mind, holding the breath. All these practices are only to discipline the mind, to calm down the mind. Prana nirodham mano nirodha bhavati. Prana nirodhat. Because of prana control, mind control will take place. Iti. Thus it is said in Ashtanga Yoga. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama. Up to here Hatha Yoga it is called. Raja Yoga is from Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. First four are called Hatha Yoga. Last four are called Raja Yoga. Why this division? Without Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga is not possible. You have to master the body, you have to master your breathing, you have to master your Pranamaya Kosha, Annamaya Kosha first through asanas. Of course, Yama Niyamas also. Therefore, Hatha Yoga, first 4 points, some people take only Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. In Aparokshanubhuti, Shankaracharya says, Hatha Yoga is a stepping stone for Raja Yoga. Hatha Yoga is a stepping stone for Raja Yoga because they say for some people Hatha Yoga is required to discipline the body, of course for health's sake. So kinchit apakva kashayanam Hatha Yoga yuktaha, those whose mind is not very much calm, basically disturbed, for them Hatha Yoga is required. That's why some people take Upasana directly. Gayatri Upasana, Devi Upasana, Sri Vidya Upasana. All these Upasanas help to, that is like a Raja Yoga, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. But some people require asana, pranayama also to come to Raja Yoga. So both are okay. Hatha Yoga and Raja Yoga both are okay. Raja Yoga means last 4 steps. That is the difference, slight difference. Ataha anena api hetuna, because of this reason also. That means prana nirodha rupa hatha yoga anutishtet. One has to practice prana nirodhan, pranayama practice, anutishtet. Anenapi, by this also, reason also, antakaranasya gamanam, antakaranam cannot go out without prana. It is under pranadhinam. Antakaranam is under the control of prana. Prana is the boss. Pranadhinam bhavati. Mind, thought, buddhi, anything, it cannot go out without the permission of without prana. Prane bahir nirgate, when prana goes out, antakaranam jnanendriyani cha na bahir gacheyohu. If prane bahir nirgate, bahir anirgate, bahihi anirgate, if prana is not going out, sense organs of knowledge and antakaranam, mind, buddhi, chitta, ahankara also, na bahirgacheyu, they cannot go out. Where is that question of going out and experiencing the dream? Purvapakshi said Linga Shariram goes out of the physical body and experience the dream, he said. We say there is no such a thing called experience of dream outside. Outside the waker, in waker only mind projects, there is some adhyasa takes place. That is our stand. Suppose jiva with mind and sense organs goes out in the dream, leaving the prana. No? Leaving the prana. It is Abhyupetyavada. Suppose, next paragraph he says, suppose sense organs mind goes out without prana, suppose, what will happen? That is going to come in the third point now. Now with the second point we have refuted the Purvapakshi. Without prana, no other sense organ of action or knowledge or antakaranam cannot dare to go out. Cannot dare to go out. Third point, I will read. Swapnavasthayam sthula shariram prana sahitameva drishyate atah cha swapne antahkaranam bahirgatva satya padarthan vishaykaroti ityetat na sambhavati. Third point we are giving for the negation of that swapna satyatvam. Really, it is only an aberration, it is only adhyasa. Swapna avasthayam, at the time of dream, in that status, dream state, swapna avasthayam, sthula shariram, the gross body, prana sahitameva drishyate. With it is with sthula shariram. Our gross body is prana sahitam or prana rahitam. Prana rahitam, they will keep the body down from the cot. Okay, if he is already sleeping down, they keep the body outside the house. They won't keep the body inside. It become dead body. That's why he says, Swapna avasthayam sthula shariram prana sahitameva drishyat. That's why we are breathing in, breathing out in dream also. Ataha cha, therefore, in dream, swapne, antakaranam, the inner organ. Antakaranam means inner organ. Inner organ means what? Mind, intellect, and ego, then what? Ahankara. All these four, bahirgatva, satyapadarthan, vishayikaroti, as Purvapakshi says, Antakaranam goes out and experience all the real objects. Because according to Purvapakshi, dream is real, real objects is experiencing, Satya Padarthan, real objects, Vishayi Karoti, he experiences. Vishayi Karoti means he experiences the objects really in the dream. That doesn't happen. Na sambhavati. It doesn't happen at all. Now, fourth argument. Purvapakshiki, we are giving answers. We are refuting the Purvapakshi's view that Swapna is a real experience. Therefore, he is very happy. Swapna is real. Therefore, Jagrat is also real, he want to say. What we want to say? Jagrat Prapancha is also unreal and Swapna is also unreal. Both are unreal only, we want to say. You understand? This is the discussion. Next, fourth point, how we refute. He says, if really he goes out, experiences, he has to share that experience with other people. That experience is not sharing because he knows that it is unreal. Nobody is sharing. That point is given here. I will read. Athava kanchana ratrau swapne स्वसंबंधिभिः मिलतः नाना व्यवहारान् करोति प्रातः जागरणानन्तरं यदा तान् संबंधिनः साक्षात् पश्यति तदा वयं रात्रौ मिलता अभूम एतांच व्यवहारान् कुर्मः इति वक्तुमर्हति परन्तु तथा न कथयति पूर्वपक्षिरीत्या तु स्वप्नद्रष्टा बहिर्गतवान् सम्बन्धिनं दृष्टवान् तेन सह सत्यरूपान् व्यवहारांश्च कृतवान्. Now he says in fourth point, suppose a person really experiences the dream and he goes outside, athava, otherwise, kaschana, one person, ratrau, at night, swapne, in dream, swasambandhinam, sambandhibihi militaha, and he meets his own relatives or friends. Sambandhi means relations. Nana vyavaharan, and all types of vyavahara he has done, transactions. Karoti, hypothetical argument. Prataha jagarana anantaram, and he wakes up from his sleep. Prataha means early morning, jagarana anantaram, after waking up. Yada tan sambandhinaha, again same people he meets after waking up from the dream, sleep, and he meet the same people. Sakshat pashyati, directly he meet those related people, sambandhinaha, whom he saw in the dream yesterday. He meet them, tan sambandhinaha, ditya bahuvachanam, sambandhinaha, object of pashyati. Pashyati, sakshat pashyati, and directly he meets in the waking state. Tada, what he has to say? Vayam ratrau milita bhuma. We met, no, yesterday night we both have met and talking and went to shop and bought certain things and all. He has to say that way. Milita abhuma, etamscha vyavaharan kurmaha, and also within inverted commas. Vayam to kurmaha, up to inverted commas. Vyavaharan kurmaha. We did so many activities. We went to Woodlands Hotel yesterday. We both of us ate idli or vada, pongal all together. We have eaten, taken that. We ate those breakfast or dinner something. He says, Vyavaharan kurmaha iti vaktum arhati. He can say like that. If he would have gone really outside, really he would have seen all those relatives and he can tell them. And we met in the night yesterday, we met like this, we did Vyavahara, he would have said, Parantu, but Tatha na kathayati. Nobody is telling like that. Silently we know dream is unreal. But nobody is telling to other people, we have done Vyavahara like this. Nobody says. Purvapakshi ritya tu, according to Purvapakshi. According to this Purvapakshi, Drashta, Swapna Drashta, the experiencer of the dream, Swapna Drashta, Bahirgatavan, according to Purvapakshi, the seer experiencer of the dream went out and experienced so many things, according to Purvapakshi. But nobody is telling that, sharing that experience to Sambandhinam Drishtavan. According to Purvapakshi, he went out, the dreamer went out from outside and experienced the Sambandhi also, related people also. Tena saha Satyarupan Vyavaharansha Kritavan. According to him, actual interactions he has done. Satyarupan means actual interactions really he has done. Bahirgatavan, he went out also. Tatha Paraspara Darshanam Vyavaharanam. Paraspara Darshanam teaches seeing really, if he has seen, other person also should say, yes, we met both yesterday. Vyavaharanancha Sambandhinaha api parignatam bhavitum arhati. For that Sambandhi also, he also should say, yeah, yes, we went yesterday, Woodland Hotel, we ate idli and we ate pongal, like that. He would have said, both of them really met there. Just like in Jagrata Avastha, we are telling, last week we went so and so place, we saw there this and all, we are talking. Like that, he should talk about Swapna also, if it is real. They should share each other. Where reduction sale is there, we went to that shop to buy those things and all. But bhavitum arhati tataha cha sambandhi va yada swapna drashtaram pashyati tada saha apitam prati. That person also should say, other sambandhi also towards him, vayam swapne milita. Yes, we met yesterday in the dream. Milita. Vyavaharan kurmaha iti. Yes, we did Vyavahara also. He should also say that. Vaktum arhati. He should also say like that. Sambandhi also should say. Swapna Drashta also should say like that only. Parantu. But sopi na tatha bhakti. Nobody says that way. Any one of us saying like that? No. Kopi. So, saha api na tadha bhakti. That Sambandhi also not telling. This Swapna Drashta also not telling. Yesterday we met in that dream and we spoke. We did like this and that. Neither Swapna Drashta telling nor other Sambandhi also telling like that. Therefore what? Siddhante tu, in our matam, in Siddhanta, in Advaita Vedanta, Swapne Bahirgamanam, in dream, going out, Sambandha Darshanam, and Sambandhi Darshanam, having that, seeing, going out of that gross body and experiencing the relations, people, all these are Tena Saha, Vyavaharanam, and Vyavahara with that person, transaction, Sarvam Antaha Eva, in the one's own, within the within me only. Antaha eva means within me alone. They are all happening, not outside. Not outside. That means Vyavaharanam mithya, Sambandhi darshanam mithya, Bahirgamanam mithya. All are mithya. And Bahirgamanam also mithya, Sambandhi darshanam is also mithya, Vyavaharanam also mithya, Sarvam antaha eva. They are all inside only, kalpitam. Kalpita means adhyastam, superimposed. They are only your superimposition. Then only we can say Jagrata Avastha also superimposition. So this is what Shruti, Yukti, Anubhava Dvara, Swapna is asatyam. Swapna is not real. Vishwam darpana drishyamana nagari tulyam nijantargatam pashyannatmani mayaya bahirvo bhutam yatha nidraya. In that Dakshinamurti Stotram. Drishyamana nagari tulyam nijantargatam. It is inside only, as though you are seeing outside. Next, fifth argument, to give the another reason. These are all reasons to refute the Purvapakshi. 1, 2, 3, 4 reasons over. Now the last and final reason, fifth one. अथवा स्वप्ने बहिर्गत्वा सत्यपदार्थान् पश्यति इति अङ्गीकारे रात्रौ निद्रां कुर्वतः मध्याह्नसूर्यप्रकाशदर्शनं गङ्गायाः दक्षिणतटे काशीपुरी दर्शनं काश्याः प्राच्यां दिशि प्रयागक्षेत्रस्य प्रतीच्यां दिशि गयाक्षेत्रस्य दर्शनञ्च स्वप्नेन भवितुम् उचितम्. अथवा, to further to explain, suppose he goes out, swapne bahirgatva. In dream, he went out from the gross body. Suppose he went outside really from the gross body. Satya padarthan pashyati. He sees the objects, real objects. According to Purvapakshi, Swapna is real and he is seeing objects are also real. Suppose he sees like that, pashyati, what are all he sees? Pashyati iti angikare. If we agree, if we accept the Purvapakshi angikare, then what? Ratrau nidram kurvataha. At night, when he is sleeping, kurvataha, what he sees? Kurvataha purushasya. You can supply within brackets. Kurvataha purushasya, person who is sleeping in the night, what he sees? Madhyana Surya Prakasha Darshanam. 12 o'clock sunlight he sees in the dream. If it is real, it is dark night. How he can see where there is no sunlight? How can he see the sunlight? Madhyana means 12 o'clock, noon. Surya Prakasha Darshanam. Number 1, erroneous perception. Number 1, Gangayaha Dakshinattate Kashipuri Darshanam. Wrong perception. Number 2, Kashi is not in Dakshinatate. Gangaya Dakshinatate. Ganga is in Uttaratate, northern side, not southern side. Kashi is also in northern side only, not in southern side. Suppose this person sees Ganga and Kashipuri in southern side. Is it right or wrong? Wrong perception. Number 2. Then third wrong perception. Kashyaha prachyam dishi prayaga kshetrasya darshanam. It is also wrong perception because Prayaga is not at the prachyam, western side. or eastern side. Directions changed. Pracham or Pratichyam darshanam. Pratichyam dishi Kashyaha Gaya Kshetrasya darshanam. Suppose this is the eastern side of Kashi, this is Gaya Kshetram. This darshanam cha swapne na, all these are not correct in the dream. Na bhavitum uchitam. They cannot happen in the dream. Why? Because रात्रौ मध्याह्नसूर्यप्रकाशस्य गङ्गायाः दक्षिणतटे काशीपुर्याः काश्याः प्राच्यां दिशि प्रयागक्षेत्रस्य प्रतीच्यां दिशि गयाक्षेत्रस्य च अभावात्. Because they are not there. What are not there? Ratrau, in the night, Madhyana Surya, 12 o'clock in the night, where from he can see the Surya, sunlight really? He cannot see. He would have, if he has seen, means it is only kalpitam, adhyasa. It is only a wrong perception, abhavat. Each wrong perception have to be added, abhavat, abhavat, abhavat. Ratro madhyana surya prakashasya abhavat. Then Kashi is not there in southern side, in dream. It is not there in western side, it is on eastern side. So Gangayaha Dakshinatate Kasya Purya Abhavat. It is not on southern side, it is only on western side. It is not there on western side. Kashyaha Pracham Dishi Prayaga Kshetrasya. Prayaga Kshetra is also not there in Pracham Dishi of Kashi. Then Pratichyam, Kashyaha Pratichyam, that western side of Kashi, Dishi, Gaya Kshetrasya Abhavat. So Gaya Kshetram is also not there. All these are all projections. They cannot happen. This is the sixth argument we can add. Suppose Sukshma Shariram consisting I, the sense organs, mind, and goes out, leaving the Stula Shariram. That Stula Shariram like a ghost. That Sukshma Shariram also is like a ghost. It is not a real. Because without Stula Shariram, Sukshma Shariram is what? Pretam. It is like a ghost. You can add sixth argument. Now 5 arguments we saw, sixth argument you can add. What if it goes out, Sukshma Shariram, it is only a ghost. It cannot be that real. Therefore, eyes and sense organs, mind, they cannot leave the Stula Shariram. Golakam vina Sukshma Shariram cannot perceive. Without these Golakams, Sukshma Shariram cannot perceive. You are telling going out and seeing. How they can see without Golakam? Without these Golakams, sense organs cannot function. Okay. With this, the 6 arguments are over. The last one we have added. What is that we have added? Remember, suppose Sukshma Shariram goes out of that gross body, it will become a ghost. It cannot see that objects outside without these golakams, means these locus. Eyes, locus, indriyan to function, eyes must be, golakam is required. Without them they cannot function. This is the 6th one. So with this 6 arguments over. Tasmat swapne जाग्रति अनुभूत पदार्थानां स्मरणं भवतीति बहिर्गत्वा ईश्वर सृष्टि गिरि नद्यादि दर्शनं भवतीति च द्वौ अपि पक्षौ निराकृतौ वेदितव्यौ. So according to Purvapakshi, he said first it is Smriti, first argument. And second argument, he said it goes out. These two are Nirakritau. Both are rejected by Advaita Vedantin. Who are the Advaitin? We are the Advaitins. Okay. With this, I conclude today. Next week, we'll enter into the next topic. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्छते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ. श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ.